And this is a Fox News Alert. Welcome to Hannity Tonight, and we are live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a city that is on edge after 2 nights of violent protests. Now, agitators burned buildings, damaged police cars, resulting in injured officers and over a dozen arrests. And this all comes after a 23-year-old African-American man was shot and killed by an African-American cop over the weekend. Now, listen to what the sister of this man said. That's not all. Protesters can also be heard on tape saying that white people are being attacked and to kick their white ass. Listen to this.
They not playing. Man, that white person come down shirtless. He white. Beat it.
My friend Sheriff David Clark will join us right here in Milwaukee in just a few minutes. But first, earlier today in Ohio, the 2016 GOP nominee unveiled his strategy to defeat ISIS and radical Islam, and he actually said the words. Here are some of the highlights.
A new immigration policy is needed immediately. We should only admit into this country those who share our values and respect our people. In the Cold War, we had an ideological screening test. The time is overdue to develop a new screening test for the threats we face today. I call it extreme vetting. One of my first acts as president will be to establish a commission on radical Islam, which will include reformist voices in the Muslim community who will hopefully work with us. We want to build bridges and erase divisions. The goal of the commission will be to identify and explain to the American public the core convictions and beliefs of radical Islam, to identify the warning signs of radicalization, and to expose the networks in our society that support radicalization. We will also keep open Guantanamo Bay and place a renewed emphasis on human intelligence.
And a quick programming note, tomorrow night, Donald Trump will join us right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for a town hall on that very topic. But first, joining us now with reaction is former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich. Mr. Speaker, before we get to Donald Trump's speech, which I think really puts out their profound differences between how he would deal with ISIS and radical Islam versus Hillary and Obama, I've got to ask you about this situation in Milwaukee. We just played the tape. You have people saying, burn down the white suburbs. And somebody else asking, are they white? Yeah, they're white. Yeah, they're white. Okay, get their ass. Hey, they're beating every white person. He's white. Beat his head. B-word. And it goes on. And you've seen the violence and you've seen the video. What is your reaction to this?
Well, first, this is the tragic culmination of 8 years of total failure by President Barack Obama, who has routinely attacked the police, rendered judgment when he didn't know anything about what was going on, and has increased the sense of racial hostility. Gallup reports that we now have the greatest tension that we've had in 16 years between the races. This is a tragedy to have an African-American president fail this totally. Second, remember that there were 9 people shot and 5 killed in Milwaukee in the 48 hours before this happened. But because they were just shot and killed without a policeman involved, for some reason Black Lives Matter didn't think Black Lives mattered as long as no policeman is involved. And remember, you have an African-American policeman dealing with somebody who'd already been arrested 13 different times. The gun that the person was carrying turned out to have been stolen in a burglary. And the video shows clearly that that man was aiming the gun at the policeman. Now, in a period when folks have declared war on cops, I don't think you can expect cops to wait to get shot. So My specific advice is, let's start setting up cameras